Okay, so this is what we're going to do today. We're going to make a new platform. This platform is the old one. You see it has the pink foam insulation, and it's made out of 5/4 by 6, which is 1 inch true by 5.5 inches wide. And I'm going to make the new one out of 2x4 treated, appearance grade treated lumber. And it will be sitting on the bed of the truck here and have 1.5 inch foam. Now you might ask, well, Jeff, why would you go to the trouble to make a new platform for your truck camper when the old one is there and working? Well, there's a simple explanation. The 1 inch lift is very tight on the cab of the truck. It's only got about 1/2 or 1/4 of an inch clearance over the cab, and I cannot slide my truck camper deck in. So I can slide this in until it hits the bumper, and that's about halfway in. So then, when I lift this up another 1/2 inch, then it will slide over the bumper and tuck all the way in, which will be a lot better in certain circumstances. Okay, so we have, let me just pop this open here real quick. I'm going to put it together with some 8-inch screws. So I'm going to cut the Timberlock screws here. You see how the head is, and it's like a 3/4 inch lag bolt. But what I'm going to do is cut 45s, and then we will go through 2 this way, 1 that way, and that'll give us a pretty good holding power for the framing. Okay, and I might even run these into the foam too, to just kind of permanently hold the foam in the middle. Okay, let's get hopping. Let me put my camera there. Okay. Sharpen up my pencil a little bit. So that I can make a nice readable line. Okay, so it's an 8-foot truck bed, and we're just going to cut these right at 45s at the corner. Okay, the bed of the saw is 3.5 high, so I stack 2 2x4s flat with a 1/2 inch piece of wood on top of that, and it is an extension to my cutter. Okay, so let's get this positioned and cut these ends off. And we're going to cut on the outside of the lines. Okay. There's one. Let's cut 2. There's a right and a left angle, so we want to make sure that we get that. And again, we are cutting on the outside of the line. Okay, this is our first board. Let's do our second board. Draw in the angles quick. Okay, there's that one. Let's cut the next one here. And we'll cut this end first. Since the saw is already set up for this angle. Okay. Now for the next one. Flip it around here so that I can use the table to hold it stable. Swing this around to 45 the other direction. Okay. Chop on the outside of the line. Okay, let's put this over here. Okay, so these next boards we need to measure the width of the truck bed between the wheel wells. So come up a little bit to the flats. Actually, no, you have to be down for the round. So it can be about 1/4 of an inch in, and that means $50 inches. Okay. So let's just compare that 50 inches to the width of the old one here. Let's get a kneeling board here where I can use it. Keep my knees from getting all wet. Okay, let's see what we got here. So this is 50.5. So I could do that, 50.5. The weight of the camper will press it down tightly into the sides, and if I have to, I can carve the wheel well a little bit if so needed. Okay, and here comes the lovely Miss Kelly. I'm making a new base for the truck camper. Okay, we'll draw our line here, 50.5.
Oh my God, the line is little light.
Huh?
Little bugs, yeah.
Okay. So I'll use those other two boards for something else. $50.50. Cutting outside of the line again. Huh? Did what? Oh, I've got. All right. We have our two boards here. They should be equal length. Yeah. Right on the money. Okay. Now I need my drill. Okay. Okay. Okay, there's one. We will run the screw on this side down a little bit lower to cross under it. Okay, screw number two. And now number 3. And this one goes right in the center. Alrighty, and now drive it home. Perfect. And there you have 1, 2, 3. A very, very strong screw joint. Okay. Now, let's do it again on the other side. There. That should be a nice flat surface. Okay, so remember, one side goes high, the other goes low. Alright, let's get a screw in there and drive that puppy home. Okay, so this will come out. And screw the side one in now. Slightly different sizes. That's all right. Okay, this one goes on the bottom. Alright, hopefully this one won't be a problem because it is screwing through a knot. Couldn't avoid that. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Off to kitty food land. move things around without making a huge mess or breaking anything, please. Okay, now we can pull these out and do the crosswise. Okay, and these are the bottom. Okay, let's cut our foam piece out. Now we can put this back in. Okay. I have wanted to do this trick for a very long time because this will lift the truck camper up and it'll let the deck slide in all the way. It's got a little better, another ½ inch of clearance over the cab, which is good. So now all I gotta do is make a couple of pieces for the back and a piece for the front, and we'll be set. All right, hold on. So this longer board at the front of the bed helps to keep the platform from shifting side to side. And then I will have a couple of similar blocks on the end of it to the sides of the truck camper. You see the white, where the end of the bed rail, side rails are. And then underneath the end, I need to fit a piece of 1/4 inch wood to lift it so that it's at the same height supported as the rows in the bed, the stamped steel risers in the bed, and that finishes the project. Find a couple of stainless steel hinges, and I put a block of wood here and a block of wood there with a hinge here, and then I can just flip those up and pull this out. So there you go. This should make the basement of the camper a little bit warmer because it's another ½ inch of foam insulation from the outside protecting the basement, and it's good support.
Okay, here's Paul's jealous. It's a banana pudding party.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I already told them that.
Yeah, but seeing is believing.
Yeah, but if I say banana pudding party, he might take that as an invite.
Oh. Banana pudding party for me and Kelly.
Yeah, that's it.
Sorry to exclude you, Paul.
Yeah.
But these are hard to come by.
Yeah, you know how long I've been wanting these things.
So this is it, huh?
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we need to add this 1/4 inch spacer under here, and that goes the full width. And what it does is, you see how we have these here metal risers in the truck bed and then the valleys between, and they end about 3 inches in from the end of the bed. So what this does is got that yet. It sits right on top and makes up the difference in height for those things. So without that, the back end of this could push down, and you don't want that. You want to have it flat. And so this actually extends about 1.5 inches beyond the back of the truck camper. And if you do that, you just make sure that there are no drains or anything in the bottom of the truck camper that would interfere. I know that I have a my freshwater tank drain comes out right about here, so another about another inch from the end of this. So just check and make sure that when you make your bed lift that there are no interfering items like a freshwater drain or something else. Okay, so now I need to make the wood block that goes from here to here, and then get the little stainless steel hinge that I was going to put in there. Okay, so let's get ready to cut lumber. Alright, this is now finished, and so let me show you the finishing details on it. One was to get this 1/4 inch strip in on the back side so that the back of the thing would mount flush to the rest of the bed surface. All right, then we have these here, 2 flip up wings that rest against the side of the gate there. So these will flip up and out of the way, just like that, so we can slide it in and pull it out. All right, these are to limit the amount of slide the truck camper can have in the bed. And so these are screwed in with 4 3.5 inch SDS bolts, galvanized from Simpson. And then on this side we have a what is an L70 galvanized angle bracket, and that will make it extremely solid. Same on this side here, an L70 bracket, and 4 more 3.5 inch SDS bolts, lag screws. Then the top of the bracket was a little bit long here, so it actually, I think, worked out better because it let me fold over and screw down. So that lets the bracket be held on 2 planes, this way and that way. All right, then we've got what else we got? I was going to say something, and now my genius idea is gone. Okay, I remember. There were 2 screws here, but no screw hole here. So I just drilled another screw there and there. And so that way we have more holding power on the top part. The lower part is dandy, okay? So here's what happens. We've got these flipped up, and we slide this in, and we can flip these down. Sometimes you have to kind of like lift it, and there we go. Sure, yeah, we're pushed in all the way. Period. So now, what we have here is, you see this piece of 2x4 on the inside is lined up with the wheel well, and this piece of 2x is lined up with the wheel well there. So the wheel wells and these 2 will help keep the camper from sliding from side to side, and they'll also help a little bit as an aid in guiding it into the camper. So, yeah, very happy with the way this turned out. Then also I added a couple of strips under here and glued them in with the Gorilla Glue. And Gorilla Glue will be very strong. This here is a stainless steel hinge screwed in and glued down. And that's going to make that pretty darn strong. Of course, we're dealing with thousands of pounds of vibration and side to side, forward, backward forces of the camper moving in the bed. So it probably will hold, but the glue will probably separate, and that'll be that. But it'll still hold the piece in there. You just, you know, there's a lot of forces, momentum, entropy going on when you're carrying that truck camper. So, okay. Once again, I am very happy with how this turned out. And that's it. Is someone calling me? All right. So that's the complete how to make a lift for your truck camper bed. 1.5 inch treated lumber, 1.5 inch styrofoam insulation, and that's it. Follow along in the video and you will be able to make one too. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, ask any questions, and leave any comments. And if you haven't, subscribe. I could use the viewers. Thanks for watching.